Have you ever wished you could just, like, think an app into existence? Like, poof, there it is, ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting surprisingly close. Today's deep dive is all about how AI is changing the game for app development, making it faster, easier, and more accessible than ever before.
It's really quite remarkable. We're moving away from the days of needing extensive coding knowledge to build apps.
Right.
Now you can leverage AI to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, we're basing this deep dive on a YouTube video that showcases this incredible shift. In it, two non-coders use an AI tool called Replit Agent to build 3 different apps.
Okay.
A pickup line generator, a blog writing tool, and even a web scraper. And get this, they build all 3 in under an hour.
Wow.
An hour.
It's a fantastic illustration of how AI is democratizing app development.
Yeah, okay, let's unpack this Replit Agent thing. What exactly is it and how does it work?
So think of Replit Agent as your AI software engineer. Replit itself is an online coding platform. And Replit Agent is a feature that uses AI to understand your app idea and translate it into code.
Oh.
You describe what you want to build, and it takes care of the technical details, like generating the code, suggesting features, and even helping you troubleshoot errors.
So it's like having a coding expert on call 247. That sounds incredibly convenient, but how user-friendly is it?
The video demonstrates this beautifully. They start with the pickup line generator, and the process is surprisingly intuitive.
Okay.
They show Replit Agent a screenshot of an existing pickup line app for inspiration and basically say, okay, build me something like this.
That's it. Just show it a picture and it gets to work.
Pretty much. Of course, there's some back and forth. They provide additional instructions like requesting a blue color scheme and specifying the types of pickup lines they want.
Right.
But the AI is handling the bulk of the coding work.
What I find fascinating is that Replit Agent doesn't just copy the design they showed it.
Right.
It actually comes up with its own suggestions, like adding a button to generate new pickup lines and categorizing the lines by type like cheesy or nerdy.
Exactly. It's not just a passive code generator. It's actively collaborating with you,
Right.
using its understanding of app design to suggest improvements and enhance the user experience.
There's even this funny moment where instead of creating input fields for the user's information, the AI accidentally copies the finished design from the screenshot.
Yeah.
Like the output.
Those little hiccups are actually quite insightful.
Yeah.
They show that working with AI is an iterative process.
Okay.
You provide feedback, the AI learns and adapts, and together you refine the app until it meets your vision.
So once they're happy with the basic design, they hit the deploy button. And just like that, they have a working pickup line generator that they can share with the world.
Right.
The most amazing part, this entire process from idea to deployed app took less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
10 minutes.
The speed and simplicity are truly remarkable.
Yep.
Traditionally, building even a simple app could take weeks or even months.
Right.
But with AI tools like Replit Agent, you can create and test prototypes incredibly fast.
And when you consider that Replit's core plan, which includes a Replit agent, costs only $19 a month,
Right.
it's even more impressive. That's a tiny fraction of what you'd pay a human software developer.
The affordability factor is a game changer. It opens up a world of possibilities for individuals, entrepreneurs, and small businesses who might not have had the resources to build custom apps before.
Next up, they move on to building a blog writing tool, and this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
They want this app to generate SEO-enriched blog posts. You know, the kind that Google loves.
Yeah.
But they also want more control over the output.
Sure.
They want to be able to adjust the tone of voice, change the language, and even add images.
The ability to customize the output is crucial. It highlights the fact that these AI tools are not just about churning out generic content.
Right.
They're about giving users the flexibility to shape the content to their specific needs and preferences.
But as you might expect, there are a few bumps along the way. Initially, the AI is using outdated OpenAI models, so they have to guide it toward the newer, more powerful ones.
That's an important point. The field of AI is constantly evolving, and staying on top of the latest advancements is key to getting the best results.
There are also times when they have to be more specific with their instructions,
Right.
even using a separate platform called perplexity.ai to find the correct code syntax.
It underscores the fact that while AI can handle a lot of the technical complexities,
Yeah.
human input and guidance are still essential. It's a partnership where humans bring their creativity, problem-solving skills, and understanding of the desired outcome,
Right.
while the AI handles the code generation and technical execution.
They also encounter some errors along the way, which they have to correct in real time.
Yeah.
But the beauty of Replit Agent is that they can just copy and paste the error message into the interface and it figures out how to fix it.
That's a huge advantage for non-coders. It eliminates the need to understand complex error messages or debug code manually.
One of the features they add is a loading bar, which I thought was a nice touch. Because, let's be honest, watching a blank screen while the AI does its thing can be a bit nerve-wracking. And they don't have to write any code for the loading bar. They just tell Replit Agent, hey, I want a loading bar, and it magically appears.
That speaks to the intuitive nature of the platform. It's designed to understand and respond to natural language commands,
Right.
making it accessible even to those with no coding experience.
Right.
So they have their blog writing tool up and running, generating SEO-optimized content like a champ.
Right.
And just like with the pickup line generator, they deploy it with a custom domain name, giving it a professional and polished look.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for their final act, they decide to push the boundaries even further.
Okay.
They want to connect Replit Agent to a platform called make.com, which is used for automating tasks and workflows. Their goal? To build a simple web scraper that can pull information from any website and then use make.com to summarize that information.
This is where the potential of AI app development really starts to expand.
Right.
By connecting Replit Agent to other platforms and services, you can create incredibly powerful and complex applications.
But as you might imagine, this is where things get a little more technical.
Right.
They have to provide Replit Agent with a schema, which is essentially a blueprint that outlines how the app should work and how it should interact with the make.com webhook.
The use of a schema represents a more sophisticated level of interaction with the AI. It requires a deeper understanding of data structures
Right.
and how different components of an app communicate with each other.
And of course, they run into some troubleshooting challenges along the way. Errors related to the webhook, the data structure, even something called GPT token limits.
These challenges highlight the fact that even with AI assistance,
Yeah.
app development can still involve a learning curve. There's a certain level of technical understanding that's helpful,
Okay.
particularly as you start building more complex applications.
They also have to use a technique called text parsing to extract the relevant information from the web pages they're scraping.
Yeah.
It's all pretty technical, but the amazing thing is that they're able to do all of this without having to write any complex code themselves.
That's the power of these AI tools. They abstract away a lot of the technical complexities, allowing users to focus on the functionality and design of their apps, rather than getting bogged down in the intricacies of coding.
And eventually, after some persistence and problem solving, their web scraper is working beautifully. They test it out on a website for a plumbing company called John the Plumber,
Okay.
and it successfully extracts and summarizes the company information. So in the end, they've built 3 functional AI-powered apps, all without writing a single line of code themselves.
It's a truly remarkable feat that demonstrates the transformative potential of AI in app development.
Right.
It's no longer a skill reserved for the technically elite.
Yeah.
It's becoming increasingly accessible to anyone with an idea and a willingness to learn.
And that brings up a lot of interesting questions, like what are the broader implications of this technology?
Right.
How will it impact the future of software engineering and the job market?
Yeah.
What other kinds of apps will people be able to create with these AI tools?
Those are all fascinating questions that we'll delve into in more detail in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
But for now, I think the key takeaway is that we're witnessing a fundamental shift in how software is created. It's becoming faster, easier, and more accessible than ever before.
Yeah.
And that opens up a world of possibilities for innovation and creativity. It's exciting to think about all the potential applications, isn't it? We've already seen how AI can generate pickup lines, write blog posts, and even scrape data from websites.
And those are just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine what happens when this technology becomes even more widespread and sophisticated.
Exactly.
Huh.
Individuals could create custom tools for their own personal use.
Yeah.
Let's say you're someone who takes a lot of voice notes but hates typing them out.
Right.
You could use an AI tool like Replit Agent to create an app that automatically transcribes your voice notes.
That would be a game changer for so many people. And think about the possibilities for small businesses.
Yeah.
They could use AI to build lead magnets, automate tedious tasks, or even develop unique products and services.
Absolutely. A local bakery could create an app that allows customers to order custom cakes online,
Okay.
complete with AI-powered design suggestions.
Wow.
Or a fitness studio could develop an app that provides personalized workout routines
Right.
based on user data and preferences.
It's like putting an entire team of developers at everyone's fingertips.
Yeah.
And the best part is you don't need to be a coding whiz to take advantage of this technology.
That's the truly transformative aspect.
Yeah.
AI is lowering the barrier to entry for software development.
Right.
It's no longer a specialized skill, but a tool that anyone can learn to use.
It's almost like learning to read and write. In the past, only a select few could create written content.
Right.
But now, with widespread literacy, anyone can express their ideas and share their stories through writing.
Yeah.
AI is doing the same thing for software development.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And just like the printing press revolutionized the spread of knowledge,
All right.
AI is poised to revolutionize the way we create and interact with technology.
It's hard to even grasp the full scope of what's possible.
Yeah.
What kinds of innovations do you think we'll see in the next 5, 10, 20 years?
It's difficult to predict with certainty,
Sure.
but I think we can expect an explosion of personalized applications.
Okay.
Apps that cater to individual needs and preferences in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
Like a personal AI assistant that helps you manage your entire life.
Yeah.
From scheduling appointments to finding the perfect recipe for dinner.
Precisely.
Wow.
Or imagine apps that can diagnose medical conditions with a high degree of accuracy,
Oh, wow.
provide personalized education tailored to your learning style, or connect people across cultural and linguistic barriers in real time.
It's mind-boggling. And these are just the applications we can think of now.
Right.
Who knows what incredible innovations will emerge as AI technology continues to advance.
The possibilities are truly endless. But it's important to remember that technology is a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
As with any powerful tool, AI can be used for good or for ill.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We need to be mindful of the potential risks as we embrace this new era of AI-powered development. For example, what about the possibility of AI-generated content being used to spread misinformation or propaganda?
That's certainly a valid concern. As AI becomes more adept at generating realistic and persuasive content, it's crucial to develop safeguards against malicious use.
Okay.
We need to invest in technologies and strategies that can detect and mitigate the spread of harmful content.
And what about the potential impact on the job market? As AI automates more tasks, will certain jobs become obsolete?
That's a complex question with no easy answers.
Yeah.
It's likely that some jobs will be displaced by automation,
Yeah.
but it's also possible that new jobs will emerge as AI creates new industries and opportunities.
It's almost like the shift from agricultural to industrial societies.
Right.
New technologies created new jobs that didn't exist before.
Yeah.
We might see a similar transition as AI reshapes the economy.
Exactly. The key is to adapt and evolve.
Okay.
We need to focus on developing skills that complement AI,
Right.
such as creativity, critical thinking, and complex problem solving.
So instead of trying to compete with AI, we need to learn to work alongside it,
Right.
leveraging its strengths while focusing on our own unique human capabilities.
Precisely. AI is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we choose to use it.
Yeah.
If we approach it with a sense of responsibility and foresight,
Mm-hmm.
we can harness its power to create a more prosperous and equitable future for everyone.
That's an important message.
Yeah.
AI is not something to be feared, but an opportunity to be embraced. But we need to do so with our eyes wide open, considering both the potential benefits and the potential risks.
Absolutely. The future is not predetermined.
Right.
It's something we create through our choices and actions. And with AI as our partner, we have the potential to shape a future that is more innovative, more sustainable, and more fulfilling for all of humanity.
So it sounds like we don't need to all become coding experts overnight, but we should definitely stay curious to stay informed and be open to exploring these new AI tools.
Exactly. And if this deep dive has sparked your interest, I highly recommend checking out Replit Agent
Yeah.
or other similar platforms. There are tons of resources available online to help you get started. You might be surprised at how easy it is to build your own apps,
Right.
even if you've never written a line of code before.
This whole thing is really making me think about what the app landscape is going to look like in a few years.
Yeah.
If it's already this easy to build apps, imagine the possibilities when this technology becomes even more advanced.
It's an exciting prospect. We can anticipate a surge in niche apps,
Oh, yeah.
catering to incredibly specific needs and interests. Apps that solve everyday problems, boost productivity, and unlock creative potential in ways we can only begin to imagine.
Maybe we'll finally get that app that can teach AI to write truly good pickup lines.
Right.
That's the innovation I'm waiting for.
No, that would be a game changer.
But hey, that's a challenge for another dip dive, right? For now, I think the main takeaway is that AI is transforming the world of app development, making it more accessible and empowering than ever before. So
Yeah,
keep exploring, keep learning, and who knows, you might just become the next big app developer.
absolutely. The future of app development is in our hands, and it's brimming with possibilities.
Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive, but it's clear that AI is changing the game when it comes to building apps.
It really is.
What was once a specialized skill requiring years of training is now becoming accessible to anyone with an idea and a willingness to learn. And that's a really exciting prospect. It'll be fascinating to see what kinds of innovative apps emerge as more people embrace these powerful AI tools.
I can't wait.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology.
And remember, the future is what we make it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the future of app development with AI.
My pleasure.